It's Fortunekins. I'm not dead. Imagine that. I'm just here for an update about my Gans boycott, Gans in general, and my channel. So yeah. First off, let's start with my Gans boycott. I'm not boycotting Gans anymore because they released a statement about the plushes. That's all I really wanted. I wanted to know what happened, and it ended up turning out pleasantly surprisingly well, so I'm done boycotting Gans. So yeah, calling that off now. So let's talk about the actual plush statement that I just mentioned. So I'm really only going to be talking about my thoughts about it. If you want to know what happened, I suggest stopping this video and going to watch Sassy Cat 143's video on the subject. She did a really good job explaining it, and I'm just going to express my opinions here. So, for a brief overview, Gans is done with Generation 1 of Webkinz. There will be no more plushes for 2019, and they do have plans to make new Webkinz in the future. I'm super excited to find out that plushes are not over. I'm really, really happy about that. However, I'm a bit worried about what Generation 2 might be, because it's entirely possible that we'll get something similar to these plushes, you know, the animals. They're just cute stuffed animals, but it's also entirely possible that we'll get something like those Nakamas, or those Scoopums, or any of the other types of Webkinz-ish things Gans has tried to make. I suggest Googling Nakama toys real quick, because oh boy, are they ugly. If that kind of thing happens, I'm really going to be disappointed. I will also be disappointed if they end up going the route of making Webkinz but anthropomorphic, or if they end up doing something like Beanie Boos, or if they end up doing something like another Tsum Tsum ripoff. If anything like that happens, I'll be disappointed, because honestly, changing the structure and trying to make them more like something else, that would be terrible, and I think that they should really stick to making Webkinz four-legged, normal animals with normal-sized eyes. I'm serious, I don't like the big eyes of Beanie Boos, I'm not gonna lie. However, there are other possibilities. Comparing some other things here, they could end up going back to the floppier designs of the first couple years of Webkinz. They could end up making only more realistic plushes like signatures. They could end up making things more like the Jelly Bean Puppy, the Patchy Puppy, the Zombie Puppy, you know? There's so many directions they could take this that would be really good. So, I'm kind of on the fence about this Generation 2 thing. I'm excited that they're doing it, and I'm really interested to see what happens. Who knows, they could even just keep doing what they're doing, but later. So it could either go really, really well, or it could go really, really bad in terms of plush quality, or plush design. Now, oh, you know what? Another thing. The reason they might do something more like Nakamas or Beanie Boos or stuff is because those are like, oh, they're like unique plushes. Like if you just make a normal animal, they're like, oh, it's just a normal stuffed animal. But I don't think Gans realizes that their stuffed animals didn't look normal when they released Webkinz, and now they kind of look more like just a typical stuffed animal, but I think with a little bit of tweaking, they could really fix that so that Webkinz aren't freaking have oversized legs or oversized eyes, but they're still a recognizable brand. That would be nice. Now, what this Generation 2 of Webkinz could mean. If Gans plays their cards right, and they advertise it, and they basically try to, like, redo Webkinz, they could actually revive the fandom, and they could bring Webkinz back to its glory days. That is hoping for a lot, though. It's probably more likely that they'll make a slightly more successful plush version and just do okay. It's also completely possible that they'll just make plushes again without changing anything, and basically just cancel them again right after. I don't think that third one is very plausible, though. I think that they're probably going to try to market this a bit more. They're going to try to get these out to retailers more, or maybe work more on an online store. I don't think that they're just going to make plushes again willy-nilly, but as a new generation. I'm pretty convinced that this is going to be a Webkinz revival. That's mostly wishful thinking. I really, really want this to go well, because honestly, I've been a bit sad recently because I'm just like, wow, the KinzTube community is so dead. Everyone's leaving. Lilackkinz left. Everything's just, it's been going downhill. And this could potentially fix it. So I'm really excited for this. And, yeah, so since there's so much potential here, I'm gonna start playing the game again. I'm gonna start buying, Webkinz again. I still won't buy virtual products because I friggin' hate the virtual products. They're so dumb. I hate microtransactions. So yeah, boycotting Gans is over, and I'm really hopeful for the future of Webkinz. Now, the future of my channel. I grown out of Webkinz. I'm leaving, guys. No, I'm not. I'm never leaving. I'm obsessed. Okay, so actually, my best friend's dad is a computer guy, so I got him to look at my computer, and basically he said, yeah, this thing's freaking destroyed. You can't get this fixed, man. And if you do, it's gonna be super expensive, because I'd have to buy, like, a whole new screen. So basically, that computer's trash. I have to toss it out. Good news, I'm getting a new computer, so I'm getting a much stronger computer, and it's gonna be a really fast computer. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen this model of computer, because my friend's dad is like, this is the best kind of computer, I'd suggest ordering this one, and that's what we're getting. So, so yeah, I'll be able to edit videos again, I'll be able to play Animal Jam again, and I guess I'll play Webkinz now too, because, it's been a while and I kind of miss playing Webkinz. I've been sticking to it though. I have not got on Webkinz since I posted that boycott video. But I will now, because I'm not mad at Gans anymore. So yeah, I have a new computer. However, there is a downside. I use Windows Live Movie Maker to edit all my clips and stuff, and this new computer won't be able to run Windows Live Movie Maker, so basically what I have to do is I have to relearn how to edit, because I have to switch over to a new program, which is way more complicated. So yeah, it will still be a little while after I get my computer until I can post, because I will have to learn how to edit. And also, I don't have anything to edit right now, because all the videos I was working on before my computer broke were on my computer, which is now completely ruined, and I can't even turn it on. So yeah, I'll have to film something. Good news on that front is, I've been saving up for a Legoland ticket. I haven't been since my first Webkinz Go to Legoland video, which was almost 3 years ago. And I just decided one day, I'm like, hey, I want to go to Legoland, so I'm gonna buy a ticket. And I'll film when I go to Legoland. I think I'm gonna buy a 6-month pass, so yeah. And then I will post a Legoland video. And I think that's about everything. So with that, goodbye, and I will be posting soon. And please let me know what you think about this Generation 2 of Webkinz in the comments, and I will definitely post a video if any updates come from that, because I'm so nervous-sided.